Hello guys and welcome back to a game of Sounds of Her Love. And hopefully the sounds better. I might just make this a little higher. And plus I'm louder, so alright, let's go. Last time we left off we were in the classroom. Let's begin. Classes are well underway, and the class is filled with a widespread sense of lethargy. It is a Monday after all, and lunch is just around the corner. Does anyone really want to learn about the structure of the inner mitochondrial membrane right before lunch? One sec. There you go. I lean back in my chair and stare down at my notes, which are just a little more than scribbles on a sparse page. In the end, I can't really say I expected anything different when transferring here. After all, the basic principles of teaching are the same wherever you are. There's no reason as to why this school would be any different. Though the extra language lessons are a pain in the ass. This is a small but definitely noticeable yawn. The teacher glares in my direction, sharply in my direction. Bored, are you, Kelly? No, sir. Oh, that's a surprise. How about you answer the question at the bottom of page 3 then? I look at the closed book on my desk and realize what the teacher is referring to. I definitely haven't done a good job at pretending to work. Still, I oblige and turn to page 3. Moving my eyes towards the bottom of the page, I find a question that's somewhat relevant to what I imagined to hear during the lesson. What is the space between the two mitochondrial membranes called? Is that the matrix? No, that's the bit inside. Well, boy, do you have an answer? What? Now you're quizzing me on this! You expect me to know? Mitochondrial gap? I honestly don't know the answer. The safest bet would be call it the mitochondrial gap, right? I mean, sure. It's the gap between the two of them, right? Surely that must be it. Is it the mitochondrial gap, sir? I hear a few sneers from the more supercilious members of the class, but most of them seem to know my answer. I guess I was wrong then. How about you pay more attention in class next time then, Kelly? God, I should have named something. Oh well. The teacher goes back to the diagram he was drawing on the chalkboard before this entire fuss started. Though with technology nowadays, it seems pretty odd the school is still using chalkboards. I lean back in my chair again, this time remembering to do a better job at making myself look like a hard-working student. Hold on a sec. I am having trouble because Christian. Sorry. There, I texted him. Sorry about that. I lean back in my chair again, this time remembering to do a better job at making myself look like a hard-working student. At least for this subject. Class quickly ends, and I quickly make it past the sudden rush to exit the room. The atmosphere in the corridor engulfs me as everyone makes a dash to the cafeteria. Is he still? Not even him. Ooh, that's towards him. Chatter radiates from the swatches of swatches? I've never heard this word before. Of people in the cafeteria. I weave my way through those standing around and people walking in the opposite direction. The line is long, as always. Unlike most schools, the view here is actually quite good, so naturally it's in high demand. I join this queue of students, left famished by the morning lessons. Time slows as the line slowly inches forward. All this for a sandwich? I know, mate. They're lush, aren't they? They're made with 100% Welsh beef. That's what they all say. That's what they say anyway. I find it hard to believe they would import that stuff to Japan just for this one school. Eventually, I'm the one gazing at what's on offer at the counter. To be honest, that guy was right. The beef here sure is lush. It's quite a prestigious school. I buy the sandwich and stuff it into my bag. This place is quite packed, so I doubt I'd find a place to sit down. Just as I'm about to leave, I spot a table that's actually empty. Well, almost. I notice someone familiar eating by herself. It's that girl from earlier. Carrie, wasn't it? I wonder if I should approach her. I hardly know her, but I kind of want to sit down. It's cold outside. Okay. Why can't we approach her? There. You know what? I may as well approach her. She's alone after all. I've been in that situation plenty of times this past week. I know how it feels. One step at a time, I make my way over to the table. Her silky braids gently rest by her sides, and unlike before, her braids only move due to her actions. As I draw closer, she takes notice of my presence and directs her head towards me. She hesitates to speak, but I planned on taking the initiative from the beginning. Hey Carrie, it's me from earlier. I don't think I ever got a chance to introduce myself. I try my best to avoid sounding nervous. Walking up to a girl sitting by herself is pretty noticeable to everyone else in the hall. My name's Kelly.
Hello. Thanks for earlier.
See, I'm not gonna do her because she's already got a voice. So, that's one else voice to do. She's still pretty on edge. Perhaps I should just apologize to her and make her a quick retreat. I'm sorry for walking up to you so suddenly.
Don't worry. I don't normally have people to eat with, so I'm glad.
She abruptly stops speaking after giving me a sign of gratitude. Her cheeks turn a rosy shade of red, and she directs her eyes away from me. I guess she's embarrassed. It did strike me as odd as to why she's alone. Aside from her lack of self-confidence, she seems like a fairly nice person.
I had an illness.
Ew. That's kinda freaking weird. She's just like, I'm sorry, I have an illness. I had an illness. It's kind of weird right now. It goes astray onto why she's so alone. never asked her. I'm glad she thinks of me as close enough to explain it to me, even though we just met. Now, given that she seems so introverted, maybe I am the only person that is.
For a while, I was immobilized. As recently as last week.
Is that why she told me earlier that she needed to find out what class she was in? Her face continues to grow to deeper shades of red. Maybe I should converse with her to ease her explanation. Though with her personality, I don't know if it'll actually help. I can understand, I guess. I'm new here, so I don't really have anyone to eat with. It's not really as relatable as an illness, though. I kind of regret opening my mouth. Hers, though, continues moving as her lips gently out her unstable speech patterns.
I've been here since last year.
That's actually a pretty sad thought. If she's been here this long, how come she's this alone? Even with an illness, you expect her friends would still speak to her afterwards. Though I am making assumptions, for I know she could be a good friend. With a classmate that just doesn't eat in school or is absent. That's Kuma. Sorry about that. Dog. My gut feeling goes with my former conclusion in spite of that idea. She delicately twirls the hair at the tip of her braid nervously during the lag times of our conversation. I can't really think of anything to say, so I decided to do something instead. It's bold, but I tear a sheet. It's the wrong tear! That's the right tear. I'm sorry, I'm a grammar Nazi. But I tear a sheet of paper from one of my books and scribble my phone number on it. If you ever need anyone to keep you company, then you can call me anytime. Or if you see me around school, just say hi. I doubt you do either anyway. Downplay the forwardness of my actions. I think that of the cheesiest quote I can and continue speaking. Birds of a feather flock together.
You're giving me your number?
Though her voice is quiet, I can still sense she's a bit shaken up. I doubt giving it to her would be acceptable in this day and age. People are practically dependent on their phones now. Still, giving your number to someone of the opposite sex will probably remain direct for years to come.
Thank you.
For some reason, she thanks me. Her pale fingers reach towards her bag, and she suddenly takes out a rather pink and cute-looking phone. And the freaking notice start going off again. There's something I can't help. Are they in here? Nope. I'm trying to figure it out, that's the thing. Figuring out, like, where your things are. That's weird. I can't find it. Oh, it's right here. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. I don't know anyone who still uses phone straps. But Daffodil Charm swings in the air as she enters my number. Her body shaking slightly all the while.
Your first non-relative section.
Her voice is really quiet. turning down the music just a bit. Her voice is all the way up. Finishing her sentence with a smile, she gazes at me. I smile back, of course, which in itself takes a bit of courage. Her eyes quickly dart away to break our state of eye contact. She goes red again, and her mouth is slightly ajar, leaving her lips to glisten as the sunlight enters from the windows beside us. The chimes of the bell resonate through the classroom, or through the room, because it's time to get prepared to go to class again. Carrie stands and shyly looks towards me as if expecting me to say something. Which, luckily for her, I do. I enjoy speaking to her, even if she doesn't say very much. Like I said, feel free to contact me anytime. But right now, I guess we should head back to class.
Okay.
She trots along by my side, leaving slightly behind me. Probably to keep her blushing face hidden, I guess. She seems to have a habit of going red. We part ways when I reach my classroom, with her giving me a hardly audible farewell once we do. The wooden chair behind my back is rigid and sticks into it, causing me slight discomfort. My eyes dart across the pages before me, looking for any information that could make my life easier. I hate homework. Words echo around the room as I speak solemnly to myself. I thought that it would be easier just copy the answers straight from the textbook, but apparently they're not here. This heavy workload, however, does seem to compensate for a rather tranquil day at school. I did meet someone interesting though. The blossom of rose on her cheeks, her silky golden hair, and her hushed voice. Okay, privacy. Carrie's presence would be minuscule to many, but I can't get her off my mind. Kelly, dinner's almost ready. Calls from my mother reached my ear just as I was just about to give up on my homework. It's not due for another week anyway, so I close the book and haphazardly toss it back onto the shelf. Smoking guides my way towards the door, but just as I'm about to leave my room, something stops me. My cell phone chimes and vibrates slightly on my desk, leaving me to consider who might be calling. If you need anyone to keep you company, then you can call me anytime. Or if you just see me around schools, just say hi. That's right, I gave Carrie my number, didn't I? I wasn't really expecting her to call me, but I guess she was probably checking that I wasn't giving her a fake number as a joke. Kelly, are you coming? I'll be down in a minute. Probably not a minute, but it shouldn't be that long. Okay, sorry about that. Probably not a minute, but it shouldn't be that long. I might just tell Carrie to call me back, but the least I can do is answer the phone. Pick up the device from my desk and answer the call. Carrie breathes through the speaker, her nervousness all too apparent even through a mobile call. Hello? Carrie?
Hello. I wanted to see if you'd answer.
Exactly what I was expecting. Carrie's voice seemed a lot clearer, and the nervousness I had once heard is pretty much gone. Is it because she isn't speaking to me in person? Of course I'd answer. I gave you my number, didn't I?
You did. Thank you.
You didn't think it was fake, did you?
Ah!
I teased her about it. To be honest, if she gave me her number, I would probably think it was fake too. That is, if she wasn't too timid anyway. If her personality was different, she would probably be pretty popular. Don't worry, I'm only teasing.
Oh,
Teasing a girl I just met seemed pretty abnormal, but I can't deny her response was adorable. You seem fairly relaxed. I call her out on the contrast of her speech patterns. I already know the answer, but I just want to show her that she can speak to people clearly if she just
I
tries.
find it easier speaking to people over the phone. I'm sorry if it seems rude.
No, it's fine.
I call my father a lot.
She did say I was her first non-relative contact.
I really wanted to speak to you.
Her started to flare up again. The concept of calling someone from school is still probably quite foreign to her. Kelly, your dinner will go cold at this rate. I can hear a shout from the dining room. By now my family has probably started eating without me. It's quite a traditional thing in this house for everyone to eat together. I'll have to tell Carrie to call me back. I'd like to speak to you too. Do you think you can call me back? Probably in about half an hour. My dinner's ready and my mother's being quite persistent about it.
Oh, okay.
Carrie sounds a bit dejected about it, but there's nothing I can do. My mother's quite strict at times, and she'll probably scold me for ignoring her if I don't go now. Carrie and I bid temporary farewells. I head downstairs, leaving the phone on my desk. The aromatic smell hits my nostrils as I enter the living room. 3 pairs of eyes are looking in my direction. It seems my family are well into their meals. Finally decide to join his brother. My sister gives a little cheeky remark as I pull up the chair next to her and sit down to feast upon my now lukewarm meal. Too lazy to microwave it. How's school? You went about an hour early, didn't you? You knew about that? I did tell you the clock was broken before you left. Oh, so that's what she was trying to tell me. You can hardly call it before I left. I was out of the door at that point. Well, the extra school is good for your brother. Don't tell him about it next time. Farrah let out a exuberant laugh as I continue eating. I don't think he realizes that no matter what time I get to school, classes don't start until they're scheduled to. In retrospect, I did get something out of going early today. I wouldn't have met Carrie otherwise. That reminds me, son. Have you met any fit girls yet? Oh. You're asking this already? I've been at school for a week! God damn. Of course, we did give a girl our number even though we've barely known her for an hour. I asked you at breakfast and I didn't hear your response. That's because it was a stupid question. Interrupting my father, just as she did before, my mother joins the conversation. Perhaps I should actually give him an answer? He won't stop asking me otherwise. Oh. Might as well tell the truth. My relationship with Carrie is somewhat primitive, at least in a sense. I haven't known her for more than a day, and I'm talking to her over the phone. I can deny I find her cute, attractive even. But I don't think this is the time or place to be thinking about that sort of thing. Telling my father about her doesn't seem like a good idea in the slightest. Don't worry, son. That face is the only answer I'll ever need. the look on it. Your face. I know what it means. Go get her, son. Frog gives me a thumbs up from across the table, and my mother bats him with a scornful expression. He's not a pervert like you. You don't have to listen to him, Kelly. My cleaning plate sits in front of me as I finish up the remnants of my meal. I want to leave the room quickly so I don't have to face any more questions my father might conjure up. I stand up from the chair, move into the sink to quickly wash my dish. The thought of Carrie lingers on my mind as I leave the room and make my way step by step up the stairs. It's not unreasonable to suggest that I could end up in that sort of relationship with her. There's no sign of her having any friends aside from myself. She is pretty attractive, to be honest. Letting my mind wander like this isn't good. It's too early to think about developing my relationship with her. We only met just this morning. On the topic of Carrie, I need to phone her back in a minute. Waiting for her to call again is an inefficient use of time. Swinging open, the door to my room creaks as I enter. My eyes shift towards my desk and I reach out for my phone. Clutching the phone in my hand, I realize the last number that called, and Carrie's number appeared on the screen. It doesn't take long for her to pick up. I wonder if she was waiting for me. It's a pretty quick answer.
Hello?
Hey, Carrie. Where were we?
We weren't really talking about anything.
That's right. We weren't really talking about anything in particular before. How about we talk for a bit then?
About what?
Carrie started flares up again. It's kind of cute, but I wouldn't really tell her that. What am I saying? What about hobbies?
Hobbies?
Yeah, you know. I know you like literature. But is there anything else you like? Carrie pauses for a brief moment, and the sound of her breathing flows out of the speaker beside my ear.
I like the harp.
The harp? You mean the instrument?
Yes, I can play it.
Oh, that's it. The harp's not a popular instrument. So you can play the harp? That reminds me. So it's like the school logo then.
The harp is a classical Celtic instrument.
That must be it.
What about yours?
God damn it. What about yours? My what?
Your hobbies.
She wants to know my hobbies. Well, I did ask her a question after all. The problem is, though, I can't really think of anything that I would consider a hobby. There's nothing notable.
Oh. Would you like to borrow one of my books?
Sharing a hobby with her wouldn't be a bad thing. I guess I could give it a go. Sure, you can lend me one if you like. Lend me one you like.
Okay. Will you meet me at lunch? So I can give it to you.
Yeah, that's fine. Thinking back of what my father had said before, I can definitely say that I like Carrie, though in what way it's hard to tell. It's unreasonable to say that there's a probability. She's kind of sweet after all, though I don't know. I shouldn't really think about it now.
Thank you. I promise you'll enjoy reading it.
I can imagine Carrie pulling off a cute simile to match the enthusiasm she put into that statement. She must really have a passion for reading beyond wanting to study literature. I'm looking forward to it. I hear a voice that isn't Carrie coming from the end of the line. I guess someone must be calling up to her.
Sorry. My father's calling me for dinner.
Don't worry, I left for dinner earlier. You go and have yours. I'll see you at school tomorrow.
Okay. I'll see you then. Goodbye.
Bye. The line falls silent as Carrie hangs up, and I place the phone back down on my desk once again. For the first time this past fortnight, I'm actually looking forward to going to school. Carrie and I have seemed to have developed quite a good friendship within just the course of a day. It's quite surprising, really. As I return to the seat by my desk, I peer at the sprawl of papers I left lying before me. Alright, I was doing homework. There's nothing else I can think of doing, so I reach up to the shelf where I had left my workbook and continue on with the task I was doing. If I get that out of the way now, maybe I'll have more time later in the week to speak with Gary again. Alright, let's go ahead and end it here. Well, leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more content. And leave a comment and leaving any kind of criticism. I'm open for that. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye!